Let's look at Chapter 3, Lesson 3 extension called Charting Shipments. It says, suppose you were in charge of shipments for the eraser store last week. Make up data for the bar graph shown below. Number the vertical axis in a way that seems reasonable. Draw bars for each day of the week using the scale on the vertical axis. So looking at this, we first need to create our graph. So the title of our graph is Small Shipments During the Week of May 2nd. Our y-axis is called the number of small shipments. Our x-axis is called the day of the week. We need to think of numbers that we can put in our y-axis or our vertical axis that makes sense for small shipments during the week of May 2nd. Now, there are many answers that you can use for this. This is just one example. Just because you don't have this doesn't mean that you're wrong. You actually could have a great example on your own paper. So, thinking about this logically, I think I'm going to label the y-axis with 2's. 2, 4, 6, 8, and the top line will be 10. Now, I need to fill in the bar graph with different bars. So on Monday, I think we had 3 shipments. On Tuesday, I think we had 6 shipments. On Wednesday, we had 4. On Thursday, it was busy, we had 8. And on Friday, we had 4. Now I need to use this information to answer the questions. Number 1 says, were the number of shipments the same on any days? If so, on which days were the number of shipments the same? So looking at this, it looks like on Wednesday I have 4, and on Friday I have 4. So I would write that on that line, that Wednesday and Friday had the same number. Number 2 asks, what was the difference between the greatest number of shipments and the least? So looking at that, I would need to use the information about the greatest, which on the chart is 8, and the least, which is 3. I need to find the difference. So again, I subtract. 8 minus 3 is 5. So the difference for my chart would be 5 shipments. And the last question, between which 2 days was the difference in the number of shipments the greatest? Between which 2 days was the difference the least? So what I want to do is find the difference between each one. So Monday I have 3, Tuesday I had 6, Wednesday I had 4, Thursday I had 8, and Friday I had 4. So looking at this, between each days, which was the difference the most? This had 3 between Monday and Tuesday. It was 2 between Tuesday and Wednesday. It was 4 between Wednesday and Thursday. And it was 4 between Thursday and Friday. So between which 2 days was the difference in the number of shipments the greatest? Well, I could say it was either between Wednesday and Thursday or between Thursday and Friday, because there were 4 on both of those days. It increased or decreased by 4. And between which 2 days was the difference the least? So looking at my red, I can tell that the least was between Tuesday and Wednesday, which only had 2 as the difference.